Hi all, my name is Ajay Khan. I am currently working as Azure DevOps engineer at RealPage. Today, I am going to share a few uh, thoughts or suggestions, whatever you may call. So, if you're looking as an entry level DevOps engineer or a person who is having 1+ years of experience in Azure DevOps, so what skills you need to have and what path you need to choose, I'm going to share you now. So if you're looking for an entry level job in Azure DevOps, first you have to choose any one vertical. So here we have two verticals. One vertical is Microsoft and another vertical is open source. So coming to Microsoft vertical, we need to have a knowledge on Windows servers. So the operating system of Windows you need to know, and you need to have the knowledge on Azure DevOps, and you need to have an artifactory, that is also part of Azure, and sometimes company use third party tools for artifact management. And for monitoring, you need to know how to use the dashboards which is already created, so that is more than enough. So this is for people with zero experience to 1 plus 2 years of experience. This knowledge is more than enough. So for day-to-day operations, what you need to know is you need to know how to build the Java app or .NET app or PHP Python app with help of CI/CD, and you also need to have knowledge on how to deploy this code through CI/CD. So for coming to open source community, you need to have a understanding on Linux operating system, and you need to know a understanding on Jenkins, because for open source community Jenkins is the most preferable CI/CD tool. So you need to know how to build the code with help of CI/CD, and you need to know how to deploy the code with help of CI/CD on Jenkins. So so as you progress through your career, what you need to have what you need to add more layers to your already existing skills is you need to have knowledge on Terraform, you need to have knowledge on Ansible, you need to have knowledge on Docker and Kubernetes. So if you already working on Azure DevOps, if you already working on Jenkins, as you progress through your career, it is necessary to learn Linux operating system, because in the real time most Docker and Kubernetes are run on Linux. So if you want to troubleshoot on Docker, if you want to build on Docker, you need to use Linux. If you troubleshoot Kubernetes pods, you need to use Linux shell. So shell scripting is also most important thing. So you need to have shell scripting knowledge for open source and PowerShell scripting for Microsoft. So this is also one more thing. So so for experience roles, you have to come up on operating system of Linux. So you have to it is also acts as to come on open source community, because as you progress through open source community, a lot is used, especially for Kubernetes and Docker. So there is no compromise on that. So if you have that habit of not learning Linux because of the command line all things, you have to come out of your comfort zone, and you need to start learning Linux, because for all advanced things, what we use is Linux. So this all runs on Linux operating system. So the base, it is like a base OS for all these components to run. So that you shouldn't be neglecting. And for the senior roles, you need to have Docker and Kubernetes. This will helps you to get you more opportunities, and it will widen your opportunities area. and it also helps you to get a good jobs with a high pay. And adding to this, what you need to have is you need to know artifactory management, you need to know the monitoring. So how do you integrate a product on monitoring, and how do you create the dashboards, and how do you visualize the logs which are coming from the servers. So this is more important as you progress your career. So this is what I feel, from entry level to experience, what skills you need to have, and what kind of expectations the companies will having from you. So you also need to learn any one cloud, so preferably AWS or Azure. And if you learn one cloud well, you know there is no major difference between the cloud providers, only the names will be vary, but the overall the operations will be same. So I hope this video helps for you. Thank you. Bye.